All right. So this recording is for my Group B class on November 5th and for my Group A on November 9th, okay? You have a substitute. You're going to complete as much of this worksheet as you can, and you will turn it into the substitute teacher. So make sure you do that. I'll have little spots at the front of the room. You'll see where it says Group A, and there'll be a tote. You throw your worksheet in there before you leave. Group B, you'll do that as well. There'll be one with the date on it. So just find the date and throw your stuff in there, all right? So here we go. This is over sections 4.3 through 4.5. This is what you did last week, and it's dealing with triangle congruency. Now remember, there are 5 ways to prove triangle congruency. There is side, side, side. There is side, angle, side. There is hypotenuse, leg, angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. Okay? So we're going to be seeing and proving how these triangles are congruent using one of those 5, or if there's not enough information, that they're not congruent. And I'll be doing a few examples from the worksheet. Yes, I know there's 50 problems. Get as much done as you possibly can. I will be looking over these and doing something special with them as long as your substitute teacher leaves a positive note about you. If you're not well behaved, you will not be rewarded. You will be punished. Understand? I hope you're saying yes or just staring off into nothingness. Those are your options. Okay, so here we go. First thing I noticed for number 1 is this box. Remember, this box means that it is a right triangle. All right, if it is a right triangle, the first thing you want to check is HL, because remember, HLs only work for right triangles. All right, if this is a right angle, that means this is a right angle because they're vertical. And when you're checking HL, you go across from the box, like so, and see if they're the same. So this one here has 3 marks. This one here has 3 marks. Let me zoom in a little bit closer for you. Wow, okay. And since they both have 3 marks, that means they are the same. So we can label this as H, because those are the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse are always across from the box. Now let's see if we have another set of congruent sides for L. Well, I notice that this has 2 and that has 2, meaning this right here are L's. So HL is happening. So voila, HL is our option. All right, the next one I want to look at is number 3 in your worksheet. Number 3. Okay, first thing I notice is we don't have a right triangle, so we're dealing with sides and angles again. All right, I notice that these both have 1 dash mark. Remember, the dashes are sides, so I'm going to label them as S. I also notice I have 1 arc on each of these. Remember, the arcs are angles, so I'm going to label them A. Now, I'm going to look for other things like bow ties or shared sides. We don't have any shared sides, but we do have a bow tie, all right? Anytime we have a bow tie happening, this means we have another angle. So we have 2 angles and a side. So our options here are either going to be angle, side, angle, or angle, angle, side. So what I want to check is where this side is located to see if it is in between my angles. So I'm checking by connecting my angles. Is the side between those? So this one is angle, angle, side. If you're saying, what do you mean by in between? I mean, is there an S happening on that squiggly line I just drew? If it's not, then it's not between. All right, let's check the other side. Is the S between? Nope, it's after. So it is also angle, angle, side. So that is our answer. All right, let's look at number 4. Okay, let's look at number 4. Let's see what we notice. 1 dash mark sides, I'm going to label them as S. 1 arcs, those are angles. And we have a shared side, so I'm going to label that as S. All right, so I have 2 S's and an angle. So what we should be looking for is side, angle, side. So what we want to do is connect our sides and see if they create the angle. So I'm going to go on this side, and looky, it does work. That angle is being created by those sides. So this one is side, angle, side. Let's check the other one by connecting these sides. Uh-oh. That angle is not in between those two sides. It's actually saying donkey, angle, side, side, okay? So if they're not matching, and I'm not going to write that word, I'm going to write it backwards. If they don't match, then they are not congruent or not enough information. Okay? Let's look at number 5 and number 6. Okay? So looking at number 5 here, I have 1 dash mark. Those are S's. I have 1 arc. Those are A's. And I have a shared side. Okay? So again, we're dealing with 2 sides and an angle. So we're looking to see, does it satisfy side, angle, side? So what we need is for that angle to be between our 2 sides. So the top triangle here, when I connect my sides, voila, the angle is there. So this one is side, angle, side. When I connect my 2 sides on this one, oh look, voila, the angle is there. So that is side, angle, side. So that is our answer. Ta-da! All right, let's look at number 6. All right, number 6, this should be probably your favorite one because it's the easiest one to do in all honesty. I notice we have a whole bunch of dash marks, which means we're dealing with a bunch of sides. Those match. Those match. Those match. Lucky for us, this one's real easy to see. Side, side, side. Okay. Let me see. Who have I not covered? I think I need to see if I can find. Let's look at number 7 and 11. 7 and 11. The rest is up to you. So looking at number 7 right here, let's see what we have. We have 2 dash marks, which means they match. So we have sides. And we have a bow tie, which means we have angles. But do we know anything else? No, we do not. We do not have enough information here because we're only given 1 side and 1 angle on each triangle, and that is not enough, so not enough information. All right, and the last one I'm going to do with you today is number 11. Let's look at number 11. All right, we have a 1 arc that matches, so I'm going to label those with A's. We have a 2 arc that matches, so I'm going to label them with A's. And we have a shared side. All right, so we're dealing with 2 angles and a side. So again, we're looking for either angle, side, angle, or angle, angle, side. It's all determined by where the side is located. So again, I'm going to connect my angles. Is that side on that squiggle I just drew, or is it after? It's after. So it is angle, angle, side. Let's check the other one. Connecting my angles. I notice the side again is not between it. So it is angle, angle, side, leaving that to be our answer. All right, so the rest of the worksheet is your responsibility. Your substitute does have an answer key if you have questions. It'll be worked out and she can help you. You do not look at the answer key. She is there to help you. Do not crowd the substitute teacher. Just stay at your desk and raise your hand and she will come to you or he will come to you. All right. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day.